In this class, we will discuss how water is important for the plants. Water is a universal solvent. Most of the enzymes are active in presence of water. Now you should know that 90 to 95% of the plant is occupied with water. Thus, water is essential for all physiological activities of the plant. So, any kind of an activity, any kind of a functional aspects, any kind of a reaction, metabolism, catabolism or anabolism, water is very essential for the plants. And you should know that the cell, the protoplasm, so 90 to 95% of the protoplasm is nothing but water. And watermelon, we'll take some examples. Watermelon, 92% of the watermelon is occupied with what? Water. And herbaceous plants, 10 to 15% is dry matter, but 85 to 90% of the herbaceous plants is occupied by water. The mature corn plant absorbs almost 3 liters of water in a day. So in a mature corn plant, it is absorbing almost 3 liters of water. And mustard plant absorbs water equal to its weight. So these all examples tells us about the importance of water. Plants require water for their survival. For many physiological activities, water is required. Water potential. Now, what is water potential is? It is the capacity of water to perform work. So, it is how much of free energy of water is present to perform work is called as water potential. Now, greater the concentration of water in a system means the greater its kinetic energy. That means what? It has the greater water potential. ఒక సిస్టంలో నీటి కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ఎక్కువగా ఉన్నది అంటే that means it has a high free energy, high kinetic energy. So it can able to do work. It has more capacity of doing work. So that means that a system is having high water potential. Now the water potential is the symbol is psi, and you can also add a W down. So SI W. So this is the symbol for the water potential. And the term water potential is given by Slater and Taylor. And the units of water potential are pascals or bars. And remember the water potential of pure water. Because pure water does not have any sort of solutes. Only water is present. So that means what? The pure water has highest water potential. So the pure water at standard temperature, which is not under any pressure, so the water potential is 0. ప్యూర్ వాటర్లో ఎలాంటి సొల్యూట్స్ ఉండవు కాబట్టి మరి వాటర్ పొటెన్షియల్ ప్యూర్ వాటర్ది ఎంత అంటే 0 ఎట్ స్టాండర్డ్ టెంపరేచర్ అండ్ విచ్ ఈస్ నాట్ అండర్ ప్రెషర్. సో అండర్ దిస్ రూల్ ద వాటర్ పొటెన్షియల్ ఆఫ్ ప్యూర్ వాటర్ ఈస్ 0. There are 2 components which determine the water potential. So the water potential of a system is determined by 2 components. So what are those 2 components is, the first one is solute potential and the second one is pressure potential. Now let's understand about what is the solute potential. Solute potential means it is the lowering of water potential due to addition of solutes. Now let's understand what is that. So imagine I have taken a beaker. So imagine this is a beaker, and in this beaker, this is all the water molecules. So these are all the water molecules. So right, let me highlight the water molecules with this circular. So imagine these are all the water molecules. Now to this beaker, I am adding some sodium chloride. Some salt I am adding, sodium chloride I am adding. So when I add sodium chloride, what happened is, sodium chloride has dissociated into Na plus and Cl minus. So Na plus and it dissociated into Cl minus. Now this is the situation. So right now what happens is, around this sodium, the water molecules will be bonding. So here the water molecules are bonding with the sodium, and here some of the water molecules will be bonding with the chloride. Some water molecules bonded with the sodium, and some other water molecules have bonded with the chloride. So they formed a bond with the chloride. Now here, because of that, what happened is the number of free water molecules in this system has decreased. So when we added sodium chloride in the water molecules have bonded with the sodium and also with the chloride. As a result, the number of free water molecules have decreased in this system. So these are known as hydration rings. So these are hydration rings. So because of the formation of these hydration rings, what happened? The number of free water molecules decreased. That means what? The capacity of the water in this system is now decreased. The capacity of this water decreased means what? The water potential has decreased. Now this is known as a solute potential. What is solute potential means? The lowering of water potential due to addition of solutes is solute potential. Solutes add చేసిన తర్వాత capacity of water ఏంటి అనేదే solute potential. సో solutes యాడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఆబ్వియస్ గా వాటర్ అనేది solutes తో బైండ్ అయింది, బాండ్ ఫార్మేషన్ జరిగింది, కాబట్టి ఫ్రీ వాటర్ మాలిక్యూల్స్ అనేవి డిక్రీజ్ అయినాయి. సో దట్ మీన్స్ వాట్? The capacity of water decreased means what? The water potential has decreased. So what is solute potential is? It is the lowering of water potential due to addition of solute, and we calling this as a solute potential. Right. Always the solute potential will be in negative. Why negative? ఎందుకంటే ఎప్పుడు సొల్యూట్ యాడ్ చేసినా కూడా వాటర్ కెపాసిటీ, అందులో ఉన్న ఫ్రీ వాటర్ అనేది తగ్గుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే మిగతా వాటర్ మాలిక్యూల్స్ హైడ్రేషన్ రింగ్స్ ఫామ్ చేస్తాయి, బాండ్ ఫామ్ చేస్తాయి, కాబట్టి ఫ్రీ వాటర్ మాలిక్యూల్స్ ఎప్పుడూ కూడా తగ్గుతాయి. కాబట్టి ఆల్వేస్ ద సొల్యూట్ పొటెన్షియల్ విల్ బి వాట్? నెగటివ్. ద సైన్ వుడ్ బి నెగటివ్, and you should remember that the solute potential is inversely proportional to concentration of solutes. So more the solutes means less solute potential. More the solutes means less solute potential. Less solutes means more solute potential. The capacity of water will be more. So this is about the solute potential.